Hey fellow garden gnomes, it's been a week of snow here in eastern Ontario, but we got some mild weather in the last couple days and everything has melted, and so now I can show you the state of the garden and what will be my final garden update for this season. We'll start in the front of my yard. This is to the left of my driveway looking out towards the street. On the left you see there's a tarp and it has a whole bunch of mushroom compost on it. We dumped a whole bunch onto my front garden, which you'll see in a minute. And then there's just a little bit left over, and it got covered in snow for a week, but now it's uncovered again. And I've been slowly putting it on some of my other gardens, including this one. This is mostly my mom's garden, but wherever you see the leaves are my plants. On the right there's a bunch of garlic. Basically throughout my whole property I have about 64 cloves of garlic that I've planted, 4 different varieties. And then on the left is actually a perennial, which I won't mention in this video because I'm going to be doing a video chronicling all my perennial edibles. So here's my main front vegetable garden. As you can see, the soil now comes up to the rocks. So that's all mushroom compost. Last Saturday, since we knew that snow was coming on Sunday, me and my dad just spent the whole day piling on and spreading mushroom compost onto this garden. And of course that was after he had dug up the whole garden. I had raked through it and I had taken out all the roots that had come up from the surrounding trees. So hopefully with everything that we've done, next spring and summer should have more bountiful harvest. There are a few green bits in there, and those are perennials, which again I'll go over in my other video. Over here is my mom's garden, although I am slowly taking over. I haven't really done much for the fall, mostly because the perennials that I have in it are pretty hardy, so I don't really need to cover them with mulch or anything. I did put a couple garlic plants in. I do have a garlic patch in the back, but I have also been spreading a bunch of garlic plants around because garlic plants are supposed to give off, I guess, some kind of scent that's, that deters certain pests. Here's an old bed that I've been rejuvenating with mushroom compost. I've still got to finish probably about half of it tomorrow, but I'm gonna keep the rest of it a surprise because I'm going to be putting something in here in springtime. This is another old bed that I've rejuvenated with mushroom compost. Again, in the spring I'm going to be putting some stuff in there. So in my back gardens here, I did put a bunch of compost around my perennials back here because this garden hasn't gotten a lot of love lately in terms of good soil. This is another perennial bed which has actually been covered in mulch, and I just sprinkled some mushroom compost around so that it will kind of enrich the soil. There's also garlic all throughout this garden. So this part of the garden was the old greens garden, and I never really went through and dug everything up, so I'm just kind of leaving it, and then next spring we'll see how it is, and I'll probably dig it up and before planting whatever I'm going to plant in there. This is my little garlic patch. I've got it separated into 3 sections, all with this little mini fence. Here you can see it right here. And I've got it separated into 3 sections. Right here is the music garlic, that is majestic garlic, and then along there is all French garlic. And then if I remember correctly, all the garlic that's spread out through the rest of the garden is melody garlic, I believe. So I have covered my garlic with mulch and sprinkled a little bit of mushroom compost on it. Here's my smaller back garden, and as you can see, I just covered the whole thing with mushroom compost. Again, this garden really hasn't received a lot of love lately in terms of soil amendments, so I just decided to use some of the extra there. Lastly, I just wanted to show you this because I think it's pretty funny. It's my composting area, and as you can see, there's a whole bunch of piles of leaves. There's leaves, and there's a whole bunch of the straw that was on top of my gardens. I just took it all off, piled it all around here. There's my black stationary composter and then my tumbling composter. So my tumbling composter, I did a video that about that I'll link up in the corner, but it only fits so much stuff in it. So while I'm waiting for that to compost, I'm putting overflow of the sort of kitchen garbage into my stationary composter, and then as I fill it, I've been adding, you know, straw and leaves and everything. So I just wanted to finish by showing you the complete mess that is my composting area. So that was my final garden update for 2016. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't worry, I'm definitely going to be doing some more videos through the winter, just not quite as often as I've been doing them. So look for something at least once a week. Of course, once springtime hits, I'll be back to doing my schedule of 2 videos a week. If you guys have done anything special to prepare your garden for next spring, let me know in the comments down below what that is. Maybe we can trade notes. And if you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in seeing more videos, please hit subscribe so that you'll know as soon as another video is uploaded. Until my next video, have a great day.